Hi fellow campers! Today I'd really like to share with you some tips that I learnt on our recent camping trip to Victor Harbour. Elise and Jackson and I got away for 3 days and 3 nights, and I learnt some basic tips that I thought I'd like to pass on to any other beginner family camping people. And yeah, so grab a cup of coffee, come into the tent, and I'd love to share with you some of these tips. Hey family and friends, welcome to our campsite. So today I thought I'd show you just around our little campsite. We are down at Victor Harbour for 3 days, 3 nights, camping in a tent. It's probably about an hour and a half from where we live, and I just really wanted to get away and just try my hand at camping with a 2.5-year-old, and sort of wanted to stay local before we got too adventurous and sort of went free camping. So I thought I'd show you some of the things that I did this time in this camping trip that sort of made life a little easier, because I found it really hard to find videos on this when I was first looking. So where we are at the moment, daytime's around 22 degrees Celsius, night times get down to about 7 degrees Celsius. So it's not overly cold, but it is cold, especially when you've got a little one who can suffer from respiratory issues. So I've had to really make sure that he is warm and the whole environment has been warm. So there's a few little things on here I'd like to share with you guys. The first thing that we did for this camping trip was to bring lots of picnic blankets with that insulated barrier underneath. I'll show you in a moment what I mean. I think I may have some footage that I've already taken. So I have brought 4 picnic blankets with me this time. 2 of them we've used under the beds, which has worked so well. The other one is outside behind me, where Jackson and Elise have been laying this afternoon. Elise is about to start some painting, but she's taken Jackson to the jumping pillow not far from here. I'll take you guys along in a minute. So got that one, and then we have a spare one in the car, which is just if we need it, we've got it. So but it has worked really well. That insulated barrier has meant that both beds, and we've got 2 beds here. We've got one that is it's like a foam roll, like a foam mattress, really thin foam mattress, and then the other one is an airbed. Now with airbeds, they can typically be very, very cold, because if you don't have anything between the ground and the airbed, they can really just circulate cold air, and it's very hard to keep warm. Like once you get warm, it's hard to keep it. You do lose it a lot. But we've found that we've not had any troubles whatsoever, and I think that's all because we've had those insulated picnic blankets underneath the bedding. And you can feel the difference in the morning, where if you put your hand on like the picnic blanket, like it's warm, and then you put your hand on the tent, like that plastic stuff that you have, like that is cold. So you can really, really feel the difference. The other thing that has been a huge help this time is we brought a pink rug. Well, sort of, I call it pink, Elise calls it purple, so I'm not real sure. It's a pinky purpley rug. It's one that we got from IKEA. It was on sale for $15. We bought 2 of them for playgroup. Anyway, our new playgroup space means we don't need to have these rugs anymore. So I did bring one with us, and it's made a huge difference to the front area of our tent. So it's kept it really cool. If you need to kneel down, it's been lovely to not have your knees going straight onto the ground outside. And where we are, they've got some big, I think they're pine trees, which have really, really long like nettle things, and they can be a bit hard. And we didn't bother clearing out the site when we got here, because we had an audience watching us set up the tent, so we were a little bit self-conscious, so we just set the tent up. But yeah, so this rug, it's not very thick, but it's just enough to sort of keep everything nice and soft, and it's been great for Jackson as well to be able to play on. So in the morning he'll play on it with his toys, and then in the evening before bedtime, after we've got him into his jammy, he'll sit here and play as well. And I just like that he's not sitting on the cold ground, so he's been nice and toasty. What else have we done to keep warm? Obviously lots of blankets. We've all got, you know, quilts or doonas. We've got our sheets, we've got blankets. We do have a little blow heater that we have brought with us, which has been really, really good to warm the tent up when it's been cold. So I just put that on at night and warms the tent up, so we can go and have showers and come back to a really, really warm tent. And then during the night, if it just gets that little bit too cold, then we have chucked it on as well, and yeah, it just warmed us up. But yeah, the tent's got lots of ventilation, which has been good, so we haven't had to worry about having too much heated air in here. We're staying on a powered site, so we have like electricity, we have water, so that's why I've been able to have the heater, obviously. But I mean, this is my first time away camping by myself as the adult with Elise. I know Elise is an adult as well, but I'm just having to think about and put like plans into place on how to, you know, do breakfast and lunch and dinners and all that. So with the powered site, it just means that we've been able to cook breakfast using just a electric fry pan, so that's worked really well. And for dinner we've just used the barbecue facilities. So they've got a beautiful kitchen facility here, so we've used those each night and just, you know, cooked on that. So our setup, I've just got tubs with, let me turn you around. So these tubs, I have sort of foods, so the top one's all mostly just sort of storage stuff, so it's our plates, cups, knives and everything. I put the bread in there because Jackson was trying to eat a whole loaf of bread. So yeah, that's been really good. So all of the kitchen utensils are in that one, and then this one down here I've got all of our cooking, our food, sorry, and that's kept, like, we haven't had any bugs in here. I think the weather has just been beautiful though, so I don't know if that has anything to do with the bugs, but we've had no bugs in the food, which is good. We had the esky. Now this was only really good for the first day because the ice melted, but it's being used now for a little table for Jackson. So that's our food storage has been there. And then I don't know if you want to see under the table, but there are some pretty cool things here. So I would strongly suggest, if you are free camping, not just free camping, but if you're camping and you don't have facilities to do your dishes, just a bucket like this has been really great for us to be able to put all of our dishes, food, cooking utensils and everything needed to the camp kitchen. So it just makes it really easy to carry things. Probably next time I'll bring like a little basket, like one of those collapsible baskets. But the other thing as well is that the camp kitchen does not have hot running water. It has boiled water in like an urn thing on the wall. So what we've been able to do is put the boiled water in here and then put the cold water from the tap, being able to wash in this one and then rinse in the other sink that they've got. So this has been really, really a great tip for, I don't know where I saw this, but anyway, so that keeps all of our dishes stuff in there. So I keep my cloth and tea towel. And then back under here we've just got stuff that we don't use a lot but still need, like cleaning gear. Elise's what's this? She's got protein extra towels, paper towels, hand towels, floor mats for the bathroom, chargers, kettle that I haven't used because we've got that urn. This is our rubbish bag, so excuse that. This one's got fairy lights in it that we haven't put up yet. It just seriously, we had such an audience when we were setting up. We thought that might be a little overkill. This is the heater that we've been using. So it's a little oscillating heater. We don't leave it on that, that's the water, the spare water. But just sits there during the day, which has worked out really well. So I'll pop that back and try and keep it neat and tidy. And then this is the electric fry pan that we've been using. It does need a bit of a clean, that's the problem. I haven't got anything to really give it a nice clean. So it's something for next time. And what else can I show you? So this is our setup in the tent. I can't go too much back because I've got the fly screen down. That's our pink rug. that has worked out really well. And yeah, it's just been a nice block. Probably needs a bit of, does need a vacuum now, but I mean we've been 3 days here now, which I'm really happy with. And then over here, so this is where Lucy's sleeping. Little Jackson's there. I'm on the airbed. The only reason I'm on the airbed is because airbeds I find can be really cold and I don't want the kids on it. But after this weekend I'd be happy to put the kids on it because it's so toasty. So over here, these are the picnic blankets that I was talking about. Oh gosh. Oh, there's Lucy's chocolate wrapper. So these are the picnic blankets. So they've got this insulated backing that most of them do, so you don't get wet when you're on the grass. But this really does provide a really great barrier between like this plastic and tent stuff and your beds. So that's airbed there. I do have a sleeping bag underneath that, and then I've got a doona on top, which has worked out fantastic. So yeah, I would really recommend that if you're going away with the kids and you're worried about it getting cold. That's worked really well. And that's the view back to the front. So we have a wanderer tent and it has so much ventilation. Like it's 22 degrees outside at Celsius, and like it's not toasty in here. You know, sometimes tents can get really toasty. Well, it's not toasty, it's really nice in here. It's beautiful. I think we're in for a bit of wind tonight. It's died down now. It was windy when we came back, so it's going to be an interesting night. See how Jackson handles it. What do you think it is? You don't know. Neither do I.
What's up that?
Oh, not yet. Don't get it on you.
Oh, mess.
Oh, I can see through.
Can you? Don't show them.
No,
Don't
it's a surprise.
I'm not finished yet. Oh, I messed up a bit. You are finished. I'm not finished. You don't even know what it is. Not yet. Come on.
I think that's it. I just wanted to show you a few little tips that I'd picked up that I hadn't been able to find much on the internet about. Especially if you're camping with family, and especially if you're camping by yourself and you're worried and want to make sure that everyone's okay. So yeah, I just thought I'd share it. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
Are you playing? Are you on the jumping castle?
Yeah.
Jumping castle? Is this called a jumping castle?
No.
Well, what's it called?
I'm a jumping castle.
Oh, I always get it wrong, don't I? Where did we go yesterday?
I didn't know.
Do you remember we went on an island?
Yeah.
What was the island called?
Grandma Island.
Grandma Island. Did you have fun?
Yeah. It's gonna go down.
Okay, you show me. Whoa! You gonna go get it? Okay. Nope, next one. Next one. Up and then down. Stop. Come back. No, not too far. Too far. Here. Down there. There they are.
I will jump there.
Okay. Oh wow. Pick up your toys. Oh. What are you doing? Oh. Okay.
That one.
What is it, honey?
Do you see this? That's a little ant. That's a little ant.
Oh. Is it okay?
Yeah, but he's naughty.
Why is he naughty?
Because he needed the water.
Oh, so he shouldn't be on the playground? Would you like me to get him off?
Hey, where's the ant?
Well, he's over here. He's down here somewhere.
Hey, we have a demo. out here.
Yeah, I'll put him out. I think he's gone, Lovey.
He's there.
Where?
He's right there.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's okay. See, he's going away now.
Oh.
So bye. He's okay.
Bye.
See, he's nice and safe now. He won't hurt you. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There's an ant on the slide.
Go down the slide.
I will.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sure.